Hello, good evening. How's it going today? Today I would like to talk about society's control. Now, this one may rattle cages or it might hit home. I guess we'll see, won't we? Yes, what I am referring to when I say society's control is, well, you know how God gave us free will when He created us. He didn't create us to be robots. He created us to make choices for ourselves. But I look around, I notice that either free will is an illusion or it's overrated, or both. I don't know. But a lot of times our decisions, everything is influenced by society, our peers, friends, family, whatever it may be. And it should not be like that. We have free will choice, God-given free will choice, which is a gift. And we need to use it. God gave that to us so that we can be close with Him and have a relationship with Him. But a lot of us catch ourselves being influenced by society, doing things against our will. Okay. Now, there's going to be things we have to do that we don't want to do, but it's a different story. Like working a 9-to-5 job or 40 hours a week, that's a different story. You got to make ends meet, you got to pay the bills. I believe that it's necessary to work and earn our keep in life. No, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about on your personal time. You're always letting people talk you into doing things against your will, twisting your arm and manipulating you to get you to please them. You're not going to be happy in the long run. Because remember that saying, how does it go? If you give a mouse a cookie, it's going to ask for a glass of milk. You give them an inch, they take a mile. People are never going to be satisfied anyway. That's the way I see it. They're always going to want more. So you're better off doing what is best for you, doing what you want to do, doing what makes you happy. And if you do want to surround yourself with a crowd, surround yourself with a crowd that is considerate to your needs. They take no for an answer. Okay. They might not like the answer no, but they're neutral to it. Like, oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, but I understand. It's a good answer. That's a good response. No, not hounding them to get them to do what you want them to do. See, that's what I see looking around. Is there's just too much pressure to do things against our will, and that's not how we're supposed to live. Okay. Find people that can or that support you, that are understanding. And when you have met your needs, then give them your time. Because you can't give CPR, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, if you're out of breath, right? You got to fulfill your needs before you can serve others. But if you're always doing things against your will just to please others, but you're not getting any fulfillment out of it, that's not a healthy relationship. No, it should go both ways. Both should be happy. You both should be getting what you need. It should reciprocate. It should go both ways. If it doesn't, then it's not a healthy relationship. So that's why I've learned that I'm going to do what makes me happy. As long as I'm not breaking any laws or I'm not hurting anybody. Yeah, I've disappointed people, I tell you, more than once. But the way I see it, it's not my responsibility to make them happy. I treat people the way I want to be treated. That's the main thing. That's really all you have to do. Your personal time is a privilege, not a right. You don't have to give that to people if you don't want to. You got to come running every time they call, or you're this robot that they push a button on you and you come running. No, that isn't how a relationship should be. And like I said, too many times we're stuck doing things we don't want to do, and it stresses us out and we become miserable and bitter. It's all because society has this hold on us, has us in the palm of their hand. They have this influence. Oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. No, we don't. If it's just about fitting in, if that's all you're doing, then that's, sorry to say, but you are defying God's destiny for you, His plan for you. If you're always doing what other people want you to do, even if you're not happy. If you are miserable doing it, you shouldn't be doing it. Big void. You can't fill it with manipulation, gaslighting, peer pressure. You're not going to fill it with that. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Don't do it because society expects you to do it, family, friends, because they think it's what's best for you, or they say, well, man, you have so much potential, you could be great at this and that. No, only you can know what's best for you. I mean, yeah, on the outside looking in, they might think that, that they have your life mapped out, but only you know what you're thinking. Only you know what's going on inside your head. You don't know what's going on inside someone else's head. I mean, actions can speak loudly. You might understand a lot about them if you're observant and you have that kind of insight, maybe, but it still barely scratches the surface. It still may barely be the tip of the iceberg. So what that person has going on in their head, like, you're probably thinking, where is the logic? Why don't they want to come over for this holiday or something like that? Why don't they want to do these things? It can frustrate you. You're better off just go find those other open doors that God has opened for you. You're not going to see them right in front of you right away, because that's not part of life. Part of life is, running the maze and finding the mysteries, right? Just doing what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. And as long as no one's getting hurt, you're not breaking any laws, you're not doing anything wrong. People might be disappointed because you're not pleasing them. That's their problem, not yours. That's their business, not yours. You worry about your needs, take care of yourself, and you all have a great 4th of July. Thank you for tuning in.